Hello and welcome to the Last Picture House quiz. My name's Marcus Lovett, and joining me through the magic of the internet are Ian Norton, Maria Suzuki, Di Lynch, Jamie Bruce, Paul Dowling, and Andrew Morris. Hi, everybody.
Good evening, Marcus.
Good evening.
Hello.
Okay, so coming to you live from underlit bedrooms across Tokyo, this is the show that tests our panelists' knowledge of cinema. In the red corner, there's Ian, Paul, and Andrew. Do you guys have a team name?
We do, Marcus. Today, our team name is going to be I'm Christopher Walken here.
I'm Christopher Walken here. Very nice.
Combined with our lovely logo in the background.
Oh, nice logo, by the way. That's great. That must have taken hours.
All of 5 minutes in Photoshop. Thank you very much.
Okay. And in the blue corner, we have Maria, Jamie, and Di. What's your team name?
Our team name today is the Luton Buses, and I'll let Di explain the reason for this name.
This is, I wanted a name that was as nerdy as possible, so I've gone for the Luton Bus, which is a jump scare in a horror film that isn't a threatening jump scare, and it comes from the 1940s film Cat People, when a Luton bus jumps in on the scene, creating a scare that's not a scare.
The old jump scare. Okay. Yeah. So just to explain to the people watching, the quiz consists of 3 rounds of questions. The first round is a general film knowledge round. Then we have in the second round an audio round. And the third and final round is going to make use of visual aids. So that's 20 questions in total. Naturally, we encourage you to play along at home. If you think you know the answer, put it in the chat. Don't be shy. At the end of the quiz, we'll tally up the results and one team will be named the winner. Let's get started. Okay, round 1. Which Australian actress cameos as Janine, a forensic scientist and Nicholas Angel's former girlfriend in Hot Fuzz?
Got to be that one from BMX Bandit.
The one from BMX Bandit's very nice.
There are always 2 actresses.
I'm liking your work, Mars. I'm liking that.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as she's not from Swindon.
What's
She was in everything.
She was, yeah.
Yeah, you just throw a dart at a film.
Okay, that question again. Which Australian actress cameos as Janine, a forensic scientist and Nicholas Angel's former girlfriend in Hot Fuzz?
Does Dame Edna count as an actress?
I think she does.
One of the...
Barry Humphries probably doesn't know. Her agent probably doesn't know about that, if it is a cameo that you're thinking of.
From Beyond the Grave, I think, maybe.
Oh, come on.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Barry's still with us.
Is he still with us?
Yeah, Barry's definitely with us.
Apologies.
Think of Clive James, maybe.
He's a national treasure, isn't he?
Okay, let's go to the next question.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What happens to David's Land Cruiser at the end of The Mist from 2007?
Is that The Mist with the bleakest end in cinema ever? Or is that The Fog?
Could be.
For the Land Cruiser. Does he make the final PPI payment on it?
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah.
What happens to David's Land Cruiser at the end of The Mist?
I didn't know he had a Land Cruiser.
Well, apparently Di is in charge, so...
It's so depressing, that ending.
Sound very
Don't give them a clue.
I think we all agree it's depressing, but that's not the answer. Okay, question number 3. In what film would you find the ex-presidents and surfer punks?
You reckon?
Yeah, you got there before me, Mars.
Well, you know,
You're a welcome
I'm
addition to the
a
team,
big
Mars.
fan of that one.
Ah,
A huge
someone's
fan of
feeling
that one.
confident.
Oh, we were confident last week. It doesn't mean we got any points.
That's true. In what film would you find the ex-presidents and surfer punks?
I've been thinking surfing movies. There's that one, and one other.
Oh, okay. Now I
Maria knows her surf movies. Here she goes.
yes.
It's an important genre.
Is it?
I mean, the 2 surfing movies there are very important.
What's the other
Oh,
one?
there's a British surfing movie
Well,
as
I don't
well.
want to say because that's it.
Okay, on to the next question. Which actor was originally cast in the role of Captain Benjamin L. Willard in Apocalypse Now, but was replaced 3 weeks into shooting?
Absolutely certain about that.
Okay,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more time. Which actor was originally cast in the role of Captain Benjamin L. Willard in Apocalypse Now, but was replaced 3 weeks into shooting?
This one, I'm sure that when I know, I'll be like,
I
It
think
would have
I
been a
read the whole of
different
the
Definitely will
IMDb.
be.
I read the whole of the IMDb page about 10 times before the podcast. Again, doesn't mean I can remember the answer. Luckily, someone else on my team has a good idea. So
I'm confident on that one.
and actually,
Oh, that's
that makes it more difficult
More
for
misplaced
me.
confidence. I like it. All right,
It's
let's move
all my
on to the next
favorite
one.
movies.
Question
That
number
you're
5.
not helping.
If you say you're
You're not
confident, I'm
helping.
going to go faster.
no.
No.
Just
we're
say.
not confident.
Question number
confident.
5. Complete this quote. My mother
No,
thanks
no, no,
you.
no.
My
Number-
father
sorry.
thanks you. My sister thanks you. A bonus point if you can name the film.
Can you do
Silence.
that again for me, Marcus?
Mm.
Complete this quote. My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you.
Is it?
Bonus point
Oh.
if you can
What is
name
that?
the film.
I feel like it's something from Game of Thrones, but
actually be perfectly appropriate.
say her
right?
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our misplaced confidence is evaporated.
Gone. It's just gone.
I'm still struggling with. I'm forgetting the questions.
Something with sisters being wronged.
Which
Hmm.
question are you missing, Maria? I can give you the question again.
No. The Apocalypse Now one.
Who was replaced 3 weeks into
Uh-huh.
shooting
Mm.
in the main role?
Dowling, you got anything for this one, number 5?
No, I remember hearing this, but just calling it is.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Marcus, could you deliver it
Yeah.
perfectly for us?
Yeah. yeah, that would help.
Sorry, which one?
The quote, could you just get
This
into the
quote?
role? Yeah, just deliver
Oh, okay,
it.
you want me to
perfectly.
inhabit the role?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I could do it justice. My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you.
Hmm.
Mm.
Defo comedy.
Let's go.
Did that help?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, they're much more confident now.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
That was going to be my guess as well, Mars. Yeah.
Okay.
In which films would you find the kingdom of Arendelle?
Oh, that's one to you guys.
Yes.
Sounds like a video
Ooh.
game.
Which
Ooh,
films
love
would
that.
you find the kingdom of
I am of some
Arendelle?
use.
Yeah,
Very
trust me,
good,
100%.
Mr. Norton. Written
You
like
can say
a,
it
written
out
like a true father.
Yep.
Yes.
May have watched one of those films far too many times. Including
Don't give
4
too
I
much
times.
think-
away.
I think I know
Clues,
which one.
clues.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, you sound stupidly confident, so I'm going to go to the next question. Question number 7. Which British actor stars in the film 24-Hour Party People from 2002?
As the main character, are we
Yeah,
talking?
there's
Main
a few
character,
British
yep.
people in that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a few, but I was going to say
There's
Yeah.
there's a lot of characters, but we're talking about the main person who runs all the way through the film.
Right.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah,
Ah.
Dowling, I'd go with the second one, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm.
Oh.
I was thinking of the other one.
Which
Yeah, you were
British
thinking of,
just go with
The other
in the film
dance-related.
24-hour party people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
You're thinking of the club one.
Yeah.
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 Mm,
What was
I
it
think I
in
know
the
what
early
you're thinking too.
2000s?
Good job. Good job, Paul. You've salvaged me there.
Are you thinking of the black and white film?
so I think it's the guys doing that other film. So
No, he's thinking of Human Traffic, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's the one.
That's
Yep.
where I was going.
Or is
Yeah.
it Human Traffic? I don't know.
That's what Three White Russians does to you.
All right.
There's definitely a joke in there that I'm not doing live on YouTube.
Let's go to the next question. Question number 8. What was the name given to the 3 animatronic sharks used in the making of Jaws?
I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
that's one for you.
Yeah.
What was the name given to the 3 animatronic sharks
Yay.
used in the making of Jaws?
I'm so happy there's a Jaws question.
You're always happy when there's a Jaws question.
Can we have a bonus point if we know what it was named after?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, okay.
I don't change the rules.
I'm good with bonus
No
points.
harm in
That's
asking, eh?
okay. Okay.
Oh,
Let's
that
go to the
that
next-
bonus point is also, yeah, I think that's right as well, Moz.
Next question. Number 9. Who is director Alan Smithy?
Oh,
Oh, I know.
You know that one, Ian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I often teach under the name of Alan Smithy.
Who is director Alan Smithy?
Oh.
I actually read that when I did my research yesterday, reading every bit of trivia I could
Hang on.
find.
You cannot research the questions because I have not shared the questions.
No, I mean, I've been reading every movie trivia site I can find after last week's debacle.
Regardless, anything.
if you're doing the same as Marcus, is Googling
You were
Yeah.
swatting for
quiz
the
questions.
exam. Is this, Ian, is this what you normally do before an exam? Do you like spend like 24 hours just studying?
I think we know
Just
what
reading.
kind of, how I spend 24 hours before exams. And again, I'm not saying that on YouTube.
What about 24 hours after?
Same behavior.
All right. I'm calling it. Question 10. In the movie The Life Aquatic with STEWFZISSO, what type of pistol does everyone get?
Oh, I've seen the film, but this is really not something I would. I'm much more. Why can't
feel
you
like I
ask me
can-
something about the, you know?
There's
I was
definitely a moment with an Iggy Pop song playing and he's just shooting everyone. That's what I've got in my head. But I don't know what gun he's using.
Is that a
There is
fever
a
dream
scene.
you've
Okay.
had?
Scene.
I usually only
In
watch
the movie The Life Aquatic with STEWFZISSO, what type of pistol does everyone get?
Oh,
when we're gonna go with guys.
I think they're real guns, Ian.
No props were used in the film.
You mean my answer of cap gun wasn't the right answer?
Rio.
Damn it, that's what I've got.
Or tequila gun. These are the only type of guns I engage with.
Should we get rid of this then?
Yeah, get rid of that. Although I don't know. I think you might be right,
you,
though,
Paul.
annoyingly.
I don't know, I'm just sticking with the theme, you know.
You need more time? While you guys think,
Yeah.
let's quickly talk about the Last Picture House podcast. So we put together a podcast called the Last Picture House podcast. We've been doing it for, I think, something like a year and a half now. If you are interested, please subscribe to the show on iTunes or podcast player. You can also follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to this very YouTube channel. When we have a quiz, you will be informed. Okay, ready for the answers? Last chance. Can you change something?
Well, boys, we'll take a vote when we get to number 10.
Yeah.
Di, I don't understand the number 8.
It's Di's handwriting.
No.
That's the
Name of the
That's
shark
the name of the shark in Jaws.
and who it was named after.
Okay.
For a bonus point.
Oh, okay.
Di, did
Now
you
I
write
get
it
it.
in
Now I
Welsh?
get it. I think
Okay,
it did.
here we go. Which Australian
Okay.
actress cameos as Janine, a forensic scientist, and Nicholas Angel's former girlfriend in Hot Fuzz? And the answer, let's go to Paul. Paul, what did you get?
So you know, there are a few big name Australian actresses, but we went with the one that was in loads of movies around then, Kate Blanchett.
Okay, how about Jamie? What do you guys get?
Kate Blanchett.
And the correct answer is, of course, Kate Blanchett.
I
Well
was
done.
right.
That's a point.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you guys
was
actually have a
right.
point on the first question. It's the first time.
Don't take the Mickey.
So Kate Blanchett
Yes.
apparently wanted to be involved because she saw Shaun of the Dead and was a big fan of Edgar Wright's film.
And one of my friends is an extra in Shaun of the Dead.
So is Kate Blanchett.
Okay, so next question. Number 2, what happens to David's Land Cruiser at the end of The Mist? So let's go to a very overconfident Die, first of all.
I'm not. If I remember right, he's got the gun. He shoots the woman. He shoots the older woman. Then he shoots his kid in the head. Then he gets out and he stands there, and then it's revealed that there's people around and the monsters are being attacked by the military, and he just leaves the car.
Is
I
that
can't
your
remember. I
final
can't
answer?
remember anything happening to the car. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my final answer.
So we wrote exactly that. Exactly. Yeah, honestly.
Of
Word
course
for
you
But
word.
would.
we also added that it gets we think it gets crushed by a tank after he gets out and he realizes he's been saved.
It seems
he
a
gets
bit
hit
much
by
for
a
that
tank.
moment, though. It seems like that would be
It
overkill.
does. I
Yeah.
wrote that, but now you've described it, Di. I think I'm wrong.
We also wrote it gets covered in his family's blood, but yeah.
Bits of brain and stuff.
What happens to David's Land Cruiser? Well, I'm afraid I cannot give any points for that. It runs out of gas.
Oh, that's a bit much. Come on.
Come on,
After
that's not
that,
the
nothing
end.
happens.
Runs out of gas, and that's why he's forced to do what he does.
Right.
So I'm afraid I cannot give a
I
point to
would
that.
say covered in blood happens after it runs out of gas.
We should all get a point.
But it's a,
I'm changing
you
my
don't need
background
to
screen.
I think you're
We're
pushing
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
Who's the adjudicator here?
I've changed my
I
background
don't know,
screen.
Marcus. Who? Look,
Maybe.
there
So-
he is. There he is in the background,
Let's
doing
get Thomas
nothing.
Jane.
It's run out of gas, Die.
Doing nothing.
There seems to be a lot of gas in this picture.
Okay, that's the mist of the title.
Oh, in the midst of the title.
Missed
Okay.
gas.
So apparently Frank Darabont had a different ending in mind to Stephen King's novel. So he read the novel and he had a different idea of what he wanted to do with the ending, a much more downbeat ending. And
the novel
that's what they
is a
went
short-
with Stephen King's blessing.
You mean
Yeah,
much more downbeat than what happened in the actual movie?
No,
No,
the
the movie
most
is more
downbeat.
Oh,
downbeat
okay.
than the
Yeah,
book.
I have read
The
them.
short stories are meant to be like a book that they find on a desk somewhere out in the world, and it just ends the story.
You
Moving
had all
on.
this knowledge. You didn't use that for the answer.
I stand by it. Does nothing. It's still there in the story.
Excuses.
Still there now.
Okay, can we move on to a question where we might get some points, Marcus?
In what film would you find the ex-presidents and surfer punks? I'm going to go to Andrew.
I think it might be the greatest action film ever made. Catherine Bigelow's Point Break.
Nice.
Hard agree.
You mean the remake, of course.
Of course. No, the surfer punks aren't in that.
That's true. They're not. Have you tried watching it? It's on Netflix. It's awful.
I've watched the whole film.
Okay. And let's go across to Maria.
Well, the only surf film I know, Point Break. Are there any more?
Big Wednesday.
Yes.
Blue Crush.
It is, of
Blue
course,
Crush
Blue
as well.
Crush, yeah, I love Blue. I
Blue
love
Crush.
Blue
Yeah, Blue Crush.
That's right. Good thing I didn't know about them.
That was a great movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where
Well
the
done.
Keanu legend started.
I love those guys.
You ever shot your gun in the air and gone,
Every Sunday.
Next question. Which actor was originally cast in the role of Captain Benjamin L. Willard in Apocalypse Now, but was replaced 3 weeks into shooting? Paul, what do you guys get?
I remember I had the DVD of this and I listened to the commentary loads of times. I don't remember that getting mentioned, but we have
Really?
Untitled.
So, sorry, say again.
Harvey Keitel.
How about Jamie? What did you guys have?
This was whose guess was this?
This is
David's?
my guess.
Yeah.
And I already know it's wrong.
Sorry, what did you have?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford is in the movie, but I'm afraid
I
wrong
know he
character.
is.
Good guess.
It is indeed Harvey Keitel.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Christopher Walken here
Yeah.
gains a point. So Christopher
Nice.
Walken here. Right now, you have 3
Sneaking
points.
into the lead.
And Luton Buses, 2 points.
2 points.
So he was replaced, of course, by Martin Sheen, who gave a great performance. Let's go to the next question. Complete this quote. My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you. And you get a
think I've
bonus
just got
point
it.
if you can name the film.
No idea.
I'm not confident about our answer anymore.
We also forgot to finish the quote.
All right, let's go to Ian. What did you guys get?
We forgot to finish the quote. So my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, I thank you, because I'm making it up as I go along. And we wrote down father of the bride, but we're pretty sure that's not right.
Oh, is it that?
Okay.
It makes sense though.
How about Di? What did you guys have?
We had no idea, so I went with the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
And I can tell you that's not right.
Oh, this is going to be our first domestic.
Did you get film?
That was the film.
Sisterhood of the
Okay.
Traveling Pants, thank you.
The correct answer is, and I thank you. So, Ian, you do
Oh.
get 1 point for that.
Oh.
It was from
Hmm.
Yankee Doodle Dandy from
From
1942.
1942. I haven't seen that one.
And
There he is, Jimmy
in the
Cagney.
film,
Ah,
James Cagney was 11 years older than the person playing his mother. Would you believe it?
Not sexist at all.
In Hollywood, always women have to be young.
Dowling, that's right in your wheelhouse. I thought you.
Okay, Christopher
I
Walken
was-
here,
I was
4 points.
that
Luton
era.
Buses, 2 points. You guys have got to do some work. Next question. In which films would you find the Kingdom of Arendelle? Jamie.
Frozen.
Frozen. Okay. And Ian?
Yes, Frozen. My daughter's only seen. My daughter's been to the cinema 5 times and seen a film on DVD about 10 times, and she's only ever seen Frozen.
Correct.
when
And
we
how
had
many times
Koto
have you seen
over.
it, Ian?
I've probably seen it about 2 more times than her because I quite like it.
Great film. Great film.
I'm very annoyed that they cut out the subplot in the second film about Honeymarin and Elsa's relationship. Apparently, it was going to be the big coming out moment, but they got rid of it.
Okay, let's move to the next question. Which British actor stars in the film 24-Hour Party People? Maria, what did your team have?
I'm not really sure, but being a regular in Winter Modern Films, Steve Coogan.
Okay. Paul, what did you guys have?
yeah, we got the same as Tony Wilson is Steve Coogan. I'm pretty sure.
Steve Coogan is
Nice.
correct.
Well done, Paul.
Tony Wilson was our local news presenter when you lived in the Midlands. It was
Right.
very odd.
I'm going to give you an extra point for Tony Wilson. That's very good.
Cool.
Rest in peace,
Yeah, nice and
All right.
legend.
Well done. So Steve Coogan, of course, is a regular in Winterbottom's films, and he gives a great performance in this. It's a really good film if you get a chance to see it. I think it kind of got overshadowed a little bit by Control, but it's an extremely funny comedy. Let's go to the next question. Number 8. What was the name given to the 3 animatronic sharks used in the making of Jaws? Die. Dare I say die?
I believe the answer is Bruce.
Yay.
Okay.
And
Do you have a reason for Bruce?
yeah, I think it was the name of one of the producers.
Ooh, we've got a different bonus point answer.
Ian, what do you have?
We've got Bruce as well, and we said it was named after Steven Spielberg's lawyer.
And you would be correct in
Damn.
on both counts. So yes, the shark was named
Well done,
after Steven Spielberg's lawyer. That may be an apocryphal story, but it's certainly what everybody talks about.
Do we get an extra point for having
For
an
producer?
actual Bruce on the team?
That's true.
Nice try, but no.
If you come back for round
Sorry.
2 dressed as a shark, then you can get the
Yeah,
bonus
you
point.
wear a shark
Don't
costume.
challenge me.
Absolutely, we'll give you a lot of extra points. for that one.
What do we have that's gray and pointy in this house?
I mean, again, I'm not doing that joke.
Don't touch
No,
it,
you
Ian. Don't touch it.
All right, moving on. Who is director Alan Smithy? Let's go to Paul.
So this is the name a director uses when they don't want to be credited, right?
I like the right at
Let's
the end.
see the
That
other
shows
team
your
I think
confidence.
so. I think you're
Maria,
right.
It is right.
what did you guys have?
Oh, guys, can I?
Yeah, we don't
Can
know.
I change? I think it's Steven Soderbergh. Steven Soderbergh.
Steven Soderbergh's like pseudonym.
He
like
loves
his pen name.
he loves pen names. He has a name for as a screenwriter. So, yeah.
The correct answer is any
Ooh.
director who chooses to have their
Yeah.
name taken off a picture. So, again,
So a point for everyone.
how does that work?
Controversial.
She's right, because if Steven Soderbergh hadn't ever taken his name off a movie, he would be Alan Smithy. So technically,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Nice
He's
try.
never done it though.
you don't
So-
know it would Alan Smithy.
When-
Maybe the video for
when-
the wedding of his cousin or something, and it was Alan Smithy.
So when the studio recut Dune, Lynch decided that he wanted to be credited as Alan Smithy. Okay, so we're on to question 10, the last question for this round. In the movie The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, what type of pistol does everyone get?
So,
Ian.
Marcus, we still need to vote in our team on this one. So, can I take a consensus from my team? Dowling, do you think the first or the second answer?
Well, is the second one a pistol?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know what Marcus deems a pistol. What do you
Yeah.
reckon?
What
Hold
type
up your-
of pistol?
It could be metaphorical.
This is my rifle.
Goes
This
with
is
the
my gun.
theme, right?
Oh, nice. But it's a right.
So, what do we think, boys? First or second answer?
I think first,
All
but
right.
I did write it.
All right, we'll go with that
You
because
sound confident. Let's do that. Maybe it's the drink talking, but you sound.
Good luck, guys. Okay, what's the answer? Your
we're
final
going with
answer.
a Magnum 45.
Magnum 45. Okay, and Jamie, what did you guys have?
We said Magnum.
Also Magnum.
We don't know about
This
is
is
off.
at least it wasn't
No
a
points,
harpoon
I'm
gun.
afraid.
Fuck.
It was close.
Trying to think of the most
Ah.
ridiculous gun that you'd have.
So absolutely, that's it. That everyone gets a Glock, and then Steve Zissou then throws to one of the other members of his team and says, "Isn't that right?" And she says, "No, we all share one." But he tells everybody that everyone gets a Glock, and later on we see them all with Glocks in the shootout scenes.
But he kills the pirates with a Magnum, right?
He
what
goes
I
through a
was
bunch of
thinking
different guns in that scene.
Yeah, yeah, no,
there
that's
is-
true. That's
There is
true.
actually, it's really interesting because in researching this question, I found that there is a firearms database where all the movie firearms are
Mm.
listed. So,
Cool.
nothing to do. You want to deep dive firearms in movies, that's something you can do. All right. So for the people playing at home, let's just recap the answers. Question number 1, the answer was Kate Blanchett. Question number 2, the car runs out of gas, die. Question number 3, Point Break, truly one of the great action movies. Question number 4, Harvey Keitel left the film after something like 3 weeks. It depends on who you talk to because Walter Murch is quoted as saying it was 6 weeks. Number 5, and I Thank You from Yankee Doodle Dandy. Question 6, of course it was the Frozen series. Number 7, Steve Coogan. Number 8, Bruce. Number 9, any director who chooses to have their name taken off a picture. And finally, a Glock. Okay, so at the end of round 1, Christopher Walken here has 9 points.
No, we got 10
Oh.
points. 10 points. because you gave us a bonus for Steve Coogan and then Tony Wilson.
I think half their points are bonus points.
Yeah, we can. We got 10 points.
Yeah, I got both of your bonus points in here.
Oh, I got. Okay, I'll text you.
We
I'm
definitely
sure
got
we
a
got
few
10.
wrong, didn't we?
We got two wrong, but we
count
got
it back
two
during the
bonus points.
intermission.
Okay.
And we have 5 points for the Luton buses.
Ian, we don't need the bonus points.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I do need a cigarette though, so can we go to intermission?
We
soon?
can have one. Just chuck one our way.
Give some points to us. That would be great.
If you don't need it.
Okay, so at the end of that round, Christopher Walken here is ahead. Can the Luton buses catch up? We will find out in round 2. But first, we're going to have a short intermission. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time.
See you after the break.
See you in a bit.
And we are back. Okay, so at the end of that round, Christopher Walken here was on 9 points. Luton Buses was on 5 points.
Oh, I still want a steward's inquiry, but never mind. We're happy with 9 points.
I think you should be satisfied, Ian. just be happy you're in the lead.
We'll probably lose points.
I think they deserve a point for their name, to be fair.
We'll take that.
As a fan of the slasher genre.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love a Luton bus.
Who doesn't? People living in Luton, probably.
So,
I was
Marcus, would you like to hear who's playing along at home?
Yeah, who's playing along at home? Who's in the chat, Ian?
Well, so far we have quite a few people playing along at home. Mrs. Barefoot, so Giselle, thank you very much for playing. Ingrid Lindstrom's back again, as is Trig, and I'm not doing his surname. Trigvar, thank you.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
No, Dogs is back, and I think one of your friends, Marcus Travis, is there.
Great.
I think he's one of yours. And Dogs, and also playing along somehow on Facebook, but not on YouTube, is my friend and yours, Moz, Simon Clements.
Oh.
Nice.
And we do have the random Anno or Anonymous, which I am really hoping is not my mum.
It's my sister.
Hello.
Was your sister?
It's my sister.
Okay, I thought it was anonymous.
Yeah.
My mum has texted
Actually,
me. My mum has texted me 6 times going, how do you make this work? Where do I put my answers?
What is a YouTube?
She's figured it
Send her
out,
a
Ian.
score sheet next time.
She has commented.
Well, we'll be back next Tuesday at the same time. So if you are playing at home, make sure that you put your answers in the chat. Meanwhile, let's continue with round 2. So just a reminder, this is our audio round. Question 11. And by the way, folks, if for our contestants, if you're having trouble hearing, please let me know because I can crank up the volume. Question 11. Name the movie.
Now,
I came to Japan.
let's say that you'd like to get rid of your wife. It's a morbid thought. No. Just suppose. Let's say that you had a very good reason. No, let's
I know.
Let's say
Oh, I know this.
that you'd be afraid to kill her. You know why? You'd get caught. And what would trip you up? The motive. Now, here's my idea.
I'm afraid I haven't got time to listen, Bruce.
Listen, it's so simple, too. 2 fellows meet accidentally, like you and me. No connection between them at all. Never saw each other before. Each one has somebody that he'd like to get rid of. So, they swap murders.
Swap murders.
Each fellow does the other fellow's murder. Then there's nothing to connect them. Each one has murdered a total stranger. Like, you do my murder, I do yours.
We're coming into my station.
For example, your wife, my father. Crisscross.
I'm sure it's got Danny DeVito in it.
Nice. Okay.
Marcus,
I'm only going
thank
to
you
play that the
very
one
much.
time because it's quite a
Yeah,
long,
it's quite long.
quite a
No,
long piece. Did everybody hear it?
You played all the movie. Thank you.
And Billy Crystal.
It's about 45 seconds.
I know this one from Castle.
Okay. Again,
I'm happy with that one.
overconfidence will get you. All right, let's go on to our next question. Question number 12. Name the film and, for a bonus point, the composer.
Could be.
Okay, once again, name the film and, for a bonus point, the composer. All right, let's go to question number 13.
Okay.
What is the film? Bonus point for the screenwriter.
Wow.
Why don't I know you? I'm new. I just moved here from Africa. What?
Oh,
I
this
used to
is.
be homeschooled. Wait, what?
Oh, I know.
My
I
mom
know.
taught me at home. No, I know what homeschool is. I'm not retarded. So you've actually never been to a real school before?
Sorry.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. Homeschooled. That's really interesting. Thanks. You're like really pretty. Thank you. So you agree? What? You think you're really pretty? Oh, I don't know. Oh my God, I love your bracelet. Where did you get it? Oh, my mom made it for me. It's adorable. So fetch. What is fetch? Oh, it's like slang from England.
It's like slang from
Stop
England.
trying to make fetch happen.
Just don't. It's not going to happen.
Okay,
Not
so
gonna happen.
what is the film? Bonus point for the screenwriter. Question number 14.
Oh, just before you do, Marcus, we've
Oh,
had
yeah.
a request. We've had a request from the YouTube channel. If we could be quiet while you play
Oh,
the audio,
okay.
because they can't hear when we talk over it.
Oh,
Okay.
So
sorry.
they'd like us to mute our mics.
Yeah, I
Is it
can't
their
control
team
that
on the
one. You
line,
guys,
is
if you can control yourselves and mute
That's
yourselves,
very
that'd be great.
That's
Just
very
remember to
difficult.
turn the mics back on. Question 14. Name the actor and the movie.
We're made up of the same things, flesh and blood, tissue, organs. I love to work with pigs. The nearest thing in nature to the flesh of a man is the flesh of a pig.
Pig, huh?
That's right. This is the liver, the kidneys, the heart. This is a wound. The stomach will bleed and bleed. This is a kill. This is a kill. Main artery. This is a kill.
And nobody noticed the edit that I put in there. Okay, so that
the
was
YouTube
name the
channel-
actor and the movie for 1 point.
The YouTube channel says thank you for being quiet. Actually, it's just Johnny Barefoot's wife texting me, but
Okay, question 15. What happens next in this scene?
Not at all.
I have a bet on number 7. I should be so happy if you would take it. You'll enjoy the race ever so much more.
That's very kind of you.
His name is Dover. Come along, my dear. Come along.
Here they are again, lining up to run. Now they're holding steady, they are ready for it. Look, it has begun.
Or
Come on, Dover. Come on, Dover.
What happens next in the scene? Okay, so that is our audio round. 5 questions. Do you guys need more time to think?
Maybe
So
maybe
while
just a
you
second to
consider
type.
your answers and swap text messages, I just want to quickly make a short announcement. So we are looking for your questions. What we're hoping is that people will send in their video questions for an upcoming show. So what we want you to do is think of an original question, record yourself with your phone, and send the video to our Facebook page. That's The Last Picture House. So it's very, very simple. Take a little video. It could be in the garden, in the house, that's fine. And make sure that you submit your answer as well. We want you to tell us a question, and we will be using it for an upcoming show. We will select the best questions and use them sometime soon. Okay, so let's go to the answers for round 2. Name the movie. Question 11 was name the movie. Ian, what did you guys get?
We got Strangers on a Train.
Maria, how about you guys?
Of course, Strangers on a Train. You're requesting the whole movie.
You could also hear a train and they said strangers.
Yeah. Several times.
Nice. You guys complained it was too hard, so I thought maybe I need to dumb it down a little bit. Strangers on a Train from 1951, Alfred Hitchcock.
Yes.
So, of course, all the references to Throw Mama from a Train, very well done. I'm afraid I'm not going to give a bonus point for that one, but still, nice work. Okay, answers to number 12, please. And I'm going to go to Paul, first of all. Name the film and, for a bonus point, the composer.
We were wavering between 2 movies, but they both have the same composer. So we are going to go... Are we going to go with that highlighted one, guys?
Yeah, we'll go for that.
All right, we're going to go with Phantom Thread and Johnny Greenwood.
Okay, and let's go to Di.
Yeah, I had no idea about this. I went with Dancing with Wolves.
So let's go to Jamie.
Yeah.
Whatever he said.
Okay, sorry, Di.
We wrote down Dancing with Wolves, but I really couldn't. It was a complete stab in the dark.
Okay, composer?
No idea.
The correct answer was The Master.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Johnny Greenwood.
Yeah,
So,
Johnny Greenwood.
Did we get a bonus point?
You get 1 point for that.
I've already seen that.
Nice work, guys.
I was listening to the
Johnny
Phantom
Greenwood
Thread
did the
soundtrack.
music for both The Master and Phantom Thread, so I can understand why you guys thought it was the Phantom Thread.
But Phantom Thread, I've seen like 5 times, and I know that this music is different.
I remember this track
no.
was used in the trailer for The Master. That's why I chose it. Okay. So number 13, what is the film? Bonus point for the screenwriter. And let's go to Jamie first.
Mean Girls, Tina Fey.
Mean Girls, Tina Fey. And how about Andrew?
I concur.
Concur. Mean
Yes.
Girls.
Mean Girls and Tina Fey.
Tina
And
Fey.
You got that worryingly quick as well, Andrew.
Very well
It's
done.
a good movie.
The best movie
It's a
since
great
Point
film.
Break.
Doesn't
Mean
even
Girls,
go
yes.
here.
So Tina Fey adapted Tina Fey adapted a novel for that one, and she wrote the screenplay. So let's look at the next answer. Number 14, name the actor and the movie.
Do you want us to go, Marcus?
Yep, let's go to Ian first of all.
We got Daniel Day-Lewis and Gangs of New York.
Okay, and Maria?
Gangs of New York, but not Daniel Day-Lewis, a different actor. That we don't remember the name. Robert something.
You could just say we didn't know. It's fine.
Robert.
But if it's a
Robert,
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 maybe
what's his name? Robert.
Maybe we get a half point.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? I mean,
Hang on. What's your final answer there?
Robert something.
Robert
Robert
something.
something, okay.
Robert Smithy.
It was indeed
Robert
Daniel
Smith,
Day-Lewis and
exactly.
Gangs of New York.
Oh, it's Daniel Day-Lewis, really?
Just to clarify, Marcus, is that 1 point for both? Or 1 point overall?
I'm going to give 1 point for both. That'll be nice. Doesn't happen very often. Gangs of New York, I'll give it to you. All right. So of course, Daniel Day-Lewis with Leo in that scene stabbing the pig, if you remember. All right. So question 15 is the last one in this particular round. What happens next in this scene?
Do we get an extra point for naming the movie?
I've got to get out of this extra point thing because it's really hard to take notes and ask the questions at the same time and listen to you. You know, it's hard to listen to you at the best of times, frankly.
You made your own.
I know.
Made your own bed.
As I said last week, I definitely need somebody else helping out with the keeping score. All right.
I'll help.
What
We got
happens
10
next?
points.
No, not you, Die. Stop it. Stop it. What happens next in the scene? Question 15, going to Maria, first of all.
Well, this is Eliza in My Fair Lady. And after that, she shouts, "Move your blooming ass!" and whistles or something. In everyone's silence.
Okay. Whistles?
No, shouts.
Shouts? Whistles?
Shouts. Move your blooming ass.
Okay.
Wait, is it
And
slightly before she does nothing, or
how about Paul? What did you
Or
get?
something runs out of gas.
yeah, something runs out of gas at some point?
Eliza runs out of
Let
gas.
Paul speak.
Yeah, what happened in this? And I'm not a musicals man, but we've got Dover wins.
And don't read out the second part that Moz
The
wrote down.
rest is unrepeatable, but
Dover wins.
Yeah.
wins against all odds.
Eliza shouts, "Come on, Dover, move your bloomin' ass." I was going to say bleeding ass. Bloomin' ass. So a point to the Luton buses for that one.
Just one.
Well done, Luton.
Nice work. Okay, so at the end of that round, now this is where I got messy with the scoring. I have 4 for each team. Does that sound correct? I have to check with you guys.
We think we got more than that again, but 1 for
How
Strangers
many
on a
did you think you
Train.
got?
Johnny Greenwood wants a 1, 2. Was Mean Girls, was that 2 points?
Mean Girls, you get 2 for Tina Fey and for let me double check.
We got 6 because we got 2 points for Tina Fey and 2 points for Daniel Day-Lewis and Gangs of New York, and we already had 2 points.
Okay.
All right, I'm writing it down. Look, see, I write it down.
That's good. Is
it salvageable?
That's great.
For the Lutons going
That's
into the
5
next
for
round.
us.
Men cannot multitask. It's true. Okay, so at the end of that round, Christopher Walken here are way out in front. I can say that confidently. Let's recap the answers. So number 11, Strangers on a Train. Number 12, The Master, Johnny Greenwood. Number 13, Mean Girls, Tina Fey for a bonus point. Number 14, Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York. And number 15, Eliza shouting, "Come on, Dover, move your bloomin' ass." So now it's time for our final round, round 3. During this round, you will be presented with pictures and questions that may not just be which film this is or which actor. There are going to be a few more difficult questions, so just preparing you for that one. Okay, question 16. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. What Andrei Tarkovsky film was remade by US director Steven Soderbergh in 2002?
That one, right?
Naturally, this is a lot of help.
Oh,
Yes, Die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed. That's what I read that yesterday.
Stranger on a Field.
Really worked out then, Ian.
The Mist. Once again, The Mist.
Where's the car? Where's the
Out
car?
of gas. Out of gas.
He left
Frank
it behind because
Darabont
it
wrote
was
a
out of
different
gas.
ending, of course.
I said
Mist.
fire to the forest.
Okay, question 17. Name the film, a bonus point if you can name the actor. Name the film, a bonus point if you can name the actor.
No.
Oh, it's yeah. Oh, I can give you. I need to say it out loud in order to get to the. That's him.
Got you covered, Ian.
Yeah, I've got him. Yeah, thank you.
Just look at my
or any film with the same director.
No, that's not.
It's that guy from Quantum Leap.
Please stop.
That's what I was trying not to say.
Yeah, I think this one. Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Let's go to the next one. Question 18. What is the title of this film? So while you stew on that, I'm thinking of a new system here where I write the bonus points in a different color. I think that might work.
Look at you two writing in unison.
Oh yeah.
I
Definitely.
think we should go with my answer. I'm just putting it out there.
Is that Point Break?
It's Point Break again.
Point Break.
All right.
Was that the remake, Mars?
Question 19. Octavia Spencer was the first Black actress to receive 2 consecutive Academy Award nominations. What films was she nominated for?
Okay. One I know for sure, and the other one is the.
I'm not sure about the second answer. All right.
I have not seen either of those films, but I will defer.
Yeah, me.
Yes.
Yes,
Die. Yeah, Die.
Yes.
Ian, I'm more
Die.
confident
Yes.
in the second one than the first one, but.
Okay, then I think we're good.
Do you need more time?
That's an actress I know the name of, but now
2 consecutive Academy Award nominations. What films was she nominated for?
Oh, no, I'm less confident on the first one. Never mind.
Really? All right. So
3,
we have
2,
I'll agree, Paul.
1. Okay, we're going to the next question.
Yes.
Question 20. In the 1996 Coen Brothers film Fargo, kidnappers Carl Showalter, Steve Buscemi, and Geir Grimsrud, Peter Stormare, pick up 2 local women. How do they later describe Carl to Frances McDormand's police officer?
What a great question, Marcus.
Thank you very much.
that is really good.
In the 1996 Coen Brothers film Fargo, kidnappers Carl Showalter, Steve Buscemi, and Geir Grimsrud, I've got to say that right, Geir Grimsrud, Peter Stormare, pick up 2 local women. How do they later describe Carl? How did they later describe Carl to Frances McDormand's police officer? I'll show you the picture.
Wonderful timing.
I'm getting used to this new format where I have to push the button a lot more often.
Great movie.
Okay.
Really?
I'm very happy with those answers, guys.
Okay. I'm happy. We're all good.
Let's go for the last.
Okay, let's wrap this thing up. So, answers to round 3. Number 16 was, what Andrei Tarkovsky film was remade by US director Steven Soderbergh in 2002? Di, what did you guys have?
Yeah, we had Solaris. George,
Solaris.
bonus point?
I'm going to get rid of bonus points forever. No more bonus
Then
points.
get rid of them for
Very
round
confusing.
1 as well.
How are we also going to catch
I'm
up?
a very generous person, and I like to give bonus points, but I just cannot write them down fast enough. So, Solaris is the final answer. Let's go to, let's see, Andrew.
We also opted for Solaris.
Yeah, you're going to follow Di.
We are.
Yep.
Solaris.
Exactly
The answer
following.
is, of course,
I feel like we wrote it first.
It's kind of suspicious. You always come after us.
always. Okay.
Who
I'll work on
guarantees
that.
us
I'll work
that-
on that. Director's, a little note for the director. Okay. So, of course, George Clooney starred in the remake.
Come on.
All right. Number 17. Name the film. A bonus point if you can name the actor. I'm preparing my bonus point pen for this one. Name the film. A bonus point if you can name the actor. Paul. What did you have?
Yeah, so that's Blue Velvet, great movie with Dean Stockwell being very creepy in that movie.
And Maria?
Can I go to my original guess? I think it is Blue Velvet, but I don't have an idea about the actor.
It is indeed Dean Stockwell in Blue Velvet. Okay. So, of course, you remember...
This one I know. Isabella Rossellini. Do I get bonus points?
No, I know.
Done with bonus points. There are no more bonus points, I promise. Never again will I do bonus points. It's hard to track. All right, let's go to the next one. It seems such a good idea at the time. All right. Question 18. What is the title of this film? Okay, let's see. Let's go with Andrew first of all.
Well, originally I wrote 17 Chimps, but then I was swayed by my team to go with 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident about that one.
Okay,
or
Jamie?
Point Break 2, I'm not sure.
Point Break 2, 12 orangutans.
Jamie,
We
how
also
about
have
you?
12 monkeys.
Okay, and of course the answer is indeed 12 Monkeys, so 1 point each for that one.
And it's Bruce Willis. Do we get
I'm going to the next question immediately. Okay, no more talk about bonus points.
Oh.
This is me going shopping this afternoon. Okay. Question 19. Octavia Spencer was the first Black actress to receive 2 consecutive Academy Award nominations. What films was she nominated for, Dai?
We had The Shape of Water and Hidden Figures.
Okay. And Ian?
So we had we've got Shape of Water, and then we were umming and ahhing. I'm going to go with Dowling's suggestion, Dreamgirls.
The correct answer was Hidden Figures and Shape of Water. I'm only awarding 1 point for that one.
I rather guess was wrong anyway.
How are we going to catch up?
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can come to an arrangement, Dai. I'll send you my PayPal, and we'll see if we can figure something out. All right. And question 20, the final question, thankfully. In the 1996 Coen Brothers film Fargo, kidnappers Carl Showalter, Steve Buscemi, and Gare Grimsrud, Peter Stormare, pick up 2 local women. How do the women later describe Carl to Frances McDormand's police officer? All right, let's go to Maria first.
It's, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
How are you spelling that?
Lots
With
of
a lot of
A's.
A and a lot of H.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. And
my
Paul.
neighbors are gonna thinking strange things about me.
Well, they already do. Paul.
Yeah, so we got that he describes them as kind of funny looking.
Nice. Well, the little guy was kind of funny looking. I'm going to award a point for that.
Oh, thank you. Very kind.
So, at the end of that round, I have you guys on 5 points and the Luton Buses on 4 points. So, nice work. But I'm afraid at the end of today's quiz, it is Christopher Walken here that walks away the champions. Congratulations, Pachi Pachi.
Good work, boys. Thank you.
Good work, guys. It was very, very good. Okay, so...
Oh, Fargo.
Yes.
See what you see.
Yeah, that was that.
Oh, there's an extra cue there.
Thank you. Thank
So
you for
let me
joining
just
us.
quickly revise let's just go through, the answers for the final round. So it was Solaris for question 16, 17, Dean Stockwell in Blue Velvet, 18, 12 Monkeys, 19, Hidden Figures, and The Shape of Water. And of course, I was expecting people to choose The Help, which she actually won the award for. several years earlier. And finally, question 20. Well, the little guy was kind of funny looking. So that wraps up our quiz for this evening. Thank you very much to everyone for participating. Thanks to our new team members, Andrew and Paul. And thank you very much, everybody at home, for playing along. Please let us know how you did in the chat. We will be jumping into the chat after this. You can then talk to me about my mathematical inability. Meanwhile, we will be back next Tuesday with a slicker production. And we will...
And extra points.
With
Extra
no
points.
extra points whatsoever. Every question is worth 1 point. So join us next Tuesday, 9 o'clock Tokyo time. That's 2 o'clock in Berlin and 10 p.m. in Melbourne. If you're in the United States, I have no idea what time it is there.
8 a.m. in New York. I have
Thank
no
you very
idea
much.
for Los Angeles.
And we will see you all soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.